Today we are going to learn the relationship between length and breadth of an A4 size sheet and represent root 2 and root 3 just by paper folding and also prove it. Materials that we are going to require are an A4 size sheet, a pen and a notebook. To show the relationship between the length and breadth of an A4 size sheet, take an A4 size sheet like this and fold it into half like this. Now, in this A4 size sheet, this is the breadth and this is the length. When we fold it into half, we get an A5 size sheet. And of this A5 size sheet, this is the length and this is the breadth. Now, we can observe that the length of the A5 size sheet was actually the breadth of the A4 size sheet, and the breadth of the A5 size sheet was actually half of the length of the A4 size sheet. Now we observed a relationship between the length and breadth between an A4 size sheet and between the A5 size sheet. That the breadth of the A5 size sheet is actually half of the length of the A4 size sheet, and the length of the A5 size sheet was actually the breadth of the A4 size sheet. Now we are going to write this relationship on a piece of paper. A4 size and A5 size. So the ratio between the length and breadth in an A4 size sheet was L upon B, and here it is B upon L upon 2. So L represents the length and B represents breadth. Now why have I written this? I have written this because length of the A5 size sheet, this length of the A5 size sheet was actually the breadth of the A4 size sheet, and the breadth of the A5 size sheet was actually half of the length of the A4 size sheet. Now we will cross multiply. After cross multiplying, we get L square half into L square and B square. Now we will take this 2 here and B here. So we will get L square upon B square is equals to 2. Now we are going to multiply both the sides by root. So this will become as root L square upon B square is equals to root 2. Now if I simplify this, I will get L upon B is equals to root 2 upon 1. So from this we conclude that the relationship between the length and breadth of an A4 size sheet is actually root 2 ratio 1. So each and every time when we fold this A4 size sheet, the length will always be root 2 and the breadth will always be 1. Now we have found the relationship between the length and breadth of an A4 size sheet, that is root 2 is to 1. Now let's also get root 3 by paper folding. Fold this A5 size sheet like this. Yes. So now we have got an right angle triangle, as you all can see. Now this base is actually the breadth of the A5 size sheet, and this height is actually the length of the A5 size sheet. So it means that this base is going to be 1 and this length is going to be root 2, because the ratio is root 2 is to 1. Now we can prove this as root 3, the hypotenuse as root 3 pi Pythagoras theorem. So let's do it. Pythagoras theorem states that hypotenuse square is equals to base square plus perpendicular square. So this is the right angle triangle. This one ABC is the right angle triangle. So in this we need to find the hypotenuse, and the base BC is 1 square plus perpendicular, that is AB, is root 2 square. So 1 square plus this root 2 whole square becomes 2. So this is 1 plus 2 and 3. So hypotenuse square is equals to 3 and hypotenuse is root 3. So now we have proved that AC, that is the hypotenuse, is root 3. We have represented root 2 and root 3 by paper folding, and we have also got the relationship between the length and breadth of an A4 size sheet, that is root 2 is to 1. Thank you.